Yo, we're coming at you live from Camp Wawanakwa, somewhere in Muskoka, Ontario. I'm your host, Chris McLean, dropping season 1 of the hottest new reality show on television right now. Every 3 days, one team will either win a reward or watch one of their teammates. Their fate will be decided here at the dramatic campfire and will be rewarded with cheesy tabloid fame and a small fortune, which, let's face it, they'll probably blow in a week. To survive, they'll have to bet who will crumble under the pressure. Find out here, right now, on... Okay, forgot the lens cap. Okay, hold that pose. 1, got it. Okay, everyone say, Wawanakwa. Cards full. Hang on. The campers sitting around you, we're gonna split you into 2 teams. If I call your name out, go stand over. Team will be on camera in all public areas during this competition. You will also be able to share your innermost thoughts on tape with video diaries anytime you want. Let the audience at home know what you're really thinking. Or just get something off your chest. 16 years old as a counselor in training at a regular summer camp. So, other than myself, you'll be unsupervised. You've got a half an hour to unpack and meet me back at the main lodge, starting now. Are all in the hospital. Come on, just jump it, you big chicken. That means the chicken path down is that away. You can chicken out if you want, but it might end up costing your team the win. And then they'll hate you. I came up with that one. Like, way behind. What's the problem?
Their butts are itchy.
No way! That's awesome! I think we have a winner here. The Screaming Gopher! I'll see your sorry butts at the bonfire tonight. Your decision. There are only 10 marshmallows on this plate. When I call your name, come up and claim your marshmallow. The camper who does not receive a... I know. Okay, a little. You have 30... Whoa there, hold your horses, guys. Time for part 2 of your challenge. Once upon a time, there was... For heaven's sake, you stink. I didn't want it to come to this. I said that to Chef Hatchet last night. I said, Chef, I don't want it to come. National symbol and a real fine hat. And we have news. It looks like Duncan's taking a dive on the can, which means the official winner of the Awake-a-thon is... Come up and claim your marshmallow. Tyler, take the next humiliating walk down the dock of shame. Stay tuned for the most dramatic campfire ceremony yet. 4 nights with no sleep? How much are you hurting, dude? No, it's cool. Be prepared to bring it. The ball. The thrower gets sent out, and the catcher gets to bring in another team member out on the court. But if it knocks the ball out of your hands, you're out. Ooh, you were supposed to die. That'll smear the makeup. Hey, watch your face, dude. Ow, that one's worth an instant replay. Most dramatic campfire ceremony ever. But I still get paid. Haha, bonus! Who will sink and who will stay afloat? Find out right now. Okay, this week's challenge is a summer camp favorite, a talent contest. These 3 will represent them in the show tonight. Sing, dance, juggle. Anything goes as long as it's legal. And that is weak. First up for the killer bass, make some noise for the big guy, DJ. 3 down and 3 to go, and the killer bass are totally losing so far. Tonight, can Jeff and his rad stunts turn it around? I seriously doubt it. Even though they held the lead, the Screaming Gophers have been trampled by the killer bass. I think this is very wrong. But tonight, hotness just wasn't enough. To lie to you, some of you may not come back alive. All you have to do is spend 1 night in the woods. Have to find it. Watch out for bears. Lost a couple of interns. All right, killer bass. One of your fishy butts is going home. The camper who does not receive a marshmallow must immediately hit the dock of shame grab the boat of losers, and get the heck out of here. And you can't come back. Lunch was rough, all right. And if I have anything to say about it, today's will be even more brutal. You, me, the beach, hatchet! Didn't you have to fuse it is on these schematic blueprints. And I suggest you find a safe place to hide, brah. Later, dude. One hug, and you're done. Unfortunately, I don't think things are going quite so smooth. Sometimes, I usually ignore it and the feeling goes away. Watch this. I'm gonna bury him in hail. We've got one more challenge set up. We're always watching you and your reaction. Interfere and dive straight into this pool of jelly, or let your team lose yet another challenge. Of the night goes to Courtney. Pull this one out of the water. Find out today on Boney Island. When you get there, you must portage your canoes to the other side of the island. Paddle home and return their canoes to the beach as the winners move! Oh wait, one more. If you take anything off the island, you'll be cursed forever. On your marks, get set. The Pleistocene era, the woolly beaver is a day-active rodent indigenous to Boney Island. Oh yeah, and they're meat eaters. I believe they fell for that? I set it up, but I didn't think anyone would walk into it. That's just great. The bass are the winners! Sing marshmallow ceremony. Beth lived to regret her souvenir, and can my teeth possibly get any whiter? Find out here on Extreme Max Impact Challenge!
A paintball gun?
Why, yes, Harold, it is. Ooh. And using orange paint are the gopher hunters. Also get these styling glasses and wicked camo caps. The rest here are your antlers, noses, and little white tails. That was awesome! When you guys of them aren't even deer, I think we have our winner. This is the final marshmallow. Cody, the dock of shame awaits, bro. I guess we can help you get there. We'll test your minds, your teamwork, and your skills in the kitchen. You'll be cooking a 3-course meal. How will the gophers respond? Yeah, this looks like it's, been eaten. You know what? I've had worse. The bass have 21, so the gophers need all 10 points just to tie it up. I have to say, Boney Island, the deadliest island in Muskoka? Killer Bass now lead with 7 members to the gophers' soon-to-be 6. And as promised, the winners will be enjoying a reward tonight. A 5-star dinner under the star. I've got 7 gophers sitting in front of me tonight, but only 6 fluffy bits of sweet safety in my hands. So, good luck. When I call your name, come up and get your marshmallow. Lashana? Hi, Chris here. Sometimes teams just don't get along. So the producers and I thought that the best way to work through the group friction would be to exploit it for laughs. This is gonna be awesome. Last week's challenge exposed if we like to have the campers choose their partners, but not this time. More fun for me. Okay, so for the first challenge, you'll be doing an extreme freehand rock climbing adventure. DJ and Duncan will play for the bass, Heather and Gwen for the gophers. Here's your belay and harness.
Hey, what's your damage? If you think I'm letting you hold me up, you're nuts.
You won't be holding her up exactly. One camper pulls the slack through the belay as their partner climbs. If the climber falls, the belay will stop them from crashing. The catch? Both the side and the base of the mountain are rigged with a few minor distractions. Remember, never let go of the rope. Your partner's life depends on it. Surprise is, Habanero pepper sauce? Anyone?
Muy caliente.
Is that the best we can do? And now, round 2. Each team must choose who cooks and who eats. It's the 3 blind challenges. Shush! Also, the shooter, the person who knocks off the arrow while causing the least amount of facial damage, wins. Ah, nuts! The shot. Okay, let's rock and roll. Not many of you left, huh? Keep losing, you guys. Oh well. Gwen. We had a few explosives left over, and I just hate to waste. I said that these were blind challenges. Rush me! The audience eats up this kind of dramatic conclusion. Harold, that's what they do. Birds gotta fly. Fishes gotta swim, dude. Let a player play. This week, the campers are pushed to the extreme. Who will crack under the pressure? Find out right now. Incoming! Yes! I can't wait to get my pilot's license. Your muscles for today's Extreme Sport Challenge! This week, you'll participate in 3 challenges. First up, Extreme Sofa Bed. You'll be skydiving from 5,000 feet and using these. Our lucky contestants are Trent Fast, because the second challenge of the day is Extremes are for organ donation. I have this cool cannibal challenge I want to pitch to the producers, and this will go a long way toward budgeting free props. You're out? Ooh, that stinks big time for Bass. Seriously? That is some rank stuff. Lashana, let's get... Harold will take 5 flags to victory for the killer bass. I don't know what Heather did to make Harold lose his concentration, but it's a total wipeout for the bass team. She won. Belly up, and we'll now decide which fishy to flush, while the Gophers totally scored some much-needed shower return to camp. Bridget and DJ? Determined. Which is why you're safe. Harold, and now, let's see what's in store for our campers on this week's episode. Board, and it's a good one. Okay, no. If the next dish is grosser than the last, gross. Just that it will likely be gross. Looks like the guys lost this round. The first challenge goes to the female cans at 1 for the girls and 0 for the guys. And now, the next course in the brunch of disgustingness. Anything? 4 courses left. Bon appetit. Okay, enough. We'll solve this by having an eat-off. If you back down from the challenge or do not last the required 10 seconds, you will be eliminated. The winner will not only be safe from elimination, but stay in for 10 seconds. You'll go on to the second round. Oh, and if your victim can last 10 seconds without saying uncle, you get eliminated instead. Which means you lose your chance to win. Who showed less courage than Eva and cried uncle. It's Chris. Yeah, she wants to do it. Okay. The judges will allow it, and go! Shauna wins, so Eva is out. Stay tuned for the most thrilling episode yet.
Mateys, meet me at the amphitheater in 5 minutes, and I'll tell you about today's challenge. Have we got an adventure in store for ye? Has a hankering for a good old-fashioned treasure. Oh, this treasure hunt's got a twist, mateys. Arr! Shiver me timbers. Good question, me boy. You're looking for keys.
But now, it's time to do your duty and send one of you off the island for good. So cast your votes.
And I'll see ye buccaneers back at the campfire after sundown. Arr! Arr!
What happens to the campers after they walk the dock of shame, board the boat of losers, and leave the camp think deserves to win the 100 grand? Now it's time to find out what they think of the final 3 votes. Okay, on to the next voter. Lindsay, the dock of shame. Who will lose their cool? Who will lose their lunch? Find out on the most shocking episode yet. Our chair's home base. Why don't you demonstrate, Chef? You've got 3 options. 1, don't get discovered in your hiding place. 2, run to home, do any of those, and you win invincibility. All clear? Get 10 minutes to hide. Go! You're gonna have to do a lot better than that if you want to avoid capture. She's a goner. I love this show. Game's over. I'm going home tonight and cannot return. Ever. The next marshmallow goes to... Yeah. It used to be an outhouse, but now it's own wheels. I'm a nice guy. I'm even thus, because this is where it gets good. We're gonna race these babies hard. The finish line. Then has anyone seen Lashana or Izzy? Medics on standby. And drag. Hey! Invincibility. Last one to cross gets voted off the island. No bonfire, do not pass go. Do not is safe because her bike crossed the line first, but since which makes you the last one to cross the line. Which means it's Dock of Shame time, Bane. Who will win? Who will lose? Ow! Who will need a rabies shot thanks to this ungrateful little... Find out on this episode of... Then let's chat about it over chat. Campers, there are only 7 of you left on Totaldrama Island. After tonight's dramatic bonfire ceremony, only 6 of you will remain. We're nearing the end, people, so look alive. Challenge involves making like our province's great rangers and game wardens. You'll each have 8 hours to trap an animal, which you must bring back to the campfire, unharmed. Funny you should mention that, Gwen. Reward for winning today's challenge is a meal of all of your favorite food. Choose an animal assignment. Do get 60 seconds in the boathouse to gather any equipment that might help. Mention the penalty yet?
I don't care. I'll take it.
Loser cleans the communal washroom. Campers, you have just 1 minute in the boathouse to grab your critter catching gear. 10 seconds remaining. All looks good. Open the cage! Call your name, come up, and claim your marshmallow. You realize you still have some unfinished business.
Duncan, I require your services.
Watch 16 campers push themselves to the limit and then get their butts kicked off the island by their fellow campers. Stinks to be you. This close to losing it. We strove to come up with the best way to help the campers de-stress, then decided it would be way more fun to handcuff them together and see if we couldn't push them over the edge. Yes! 3 challenges, 3 teams of 2, 3 arms per team. Winning team members both get invincibility from tonight's vote. Heather and Owen! On the beach, you will find 3 challenges to paddle your canoe while wearing handcuffs. You will open a package that is waiting for you. Go! The beasts in those packs need to be returned to the cage. Show them a plate with exactly 1 marshmallow on. Leave me? Then I triple dog dare you to watch this episode of... The producers ran out of insane ways of torturing you. Turns out they had a lot. They provided us with the sickest, most twisted and insane dares imaginable in TDI's version of... Put them all together, and we've got a high-stakes game of I Triple. So here's the deal. Chef and I have a little side bet going. Whoever pukes first has to pony up $100. Lick Owen's armpit. You can perform the dare yourself. Either way, someone's licking some armpit in the next minute. And that was so sick. I nearly puked. Nearly. Welcome back to TDI's semifinals and a challenge we like to call I Triple Dog Dare You. When? That's one cool chick with a frosty too. Quite the predicament, Gwen. An even sicker dare down the road.
Oh, totally sick. Chef's going down. That was so gross. No one's dropped out, and Owen's got 20 freebies. There's still plenty to be motivated about. Oh, well,
Okay, are you sure? Them's the rules. Not a rule to be had. Nada. Yeah, I know, it's complicated. But here's the rub.